In 2025, scientists uncovered mind-blowing secrets hidden in Persian cats' DNA, secrets no one expected. They look calm, elegant, but what they're really hiding is stranger, older, and more mysterious than you can imagine. And fact number 7 will completely change how you see your cat forever. Number 1. Persian cats are genetic time travelers. Here's something wild. Persian cats are one of the oldest cat breeds on Earth, with DNA evidence tracing them back over 1,000 years to ancient Persia, modern-day Iran. But here's the crazy part nobody tells you. The flat-faced Persians we see today look nothing like the original Persian cats. The ancient ones had normal-length noses and looked more like modern Turkish Angoras. What happened? Selective breeding in the 1950s artificially created that signature squished face. We literally redesigned an ancient breed to match human beauty standards. Your Persian cat is essentially a genetically modified version of its ancestors, transformed by decades of human interference. Number 2. Their eyes cry constantly. Look closely at any Persian cat, and you'll see dark tear stains running down their face like permanent mascara. This isn't normal cat behavior, it's a genetic defect. Their flattened skulls compress tear ducts, preventing proper drainage. Tears overflow constantly, creating wet fur that breeds bacteria and causes infections. You'll need to wipe their eyes multiple times daily with specialized solutions. Some owners give up and just accept the staining. Others spend hundreds annually on veterinary treatments trying to manage it. Either way, your Persian's face will leak tears their entire life. It's not cute. It's a medical condition we created through selective breeding. Number 3. They have over 80 color variations. Persian cats come in more than 80 recognized color and pattern combinations, more than almost any other breed. You've got solid colors, bicolors, tabby patterns, color point variations like Himalayan Persians, smoke patterns, shaded patterns, and completely unique combinations that seem impossible. But here's what's fascinating. Each color division has its own genetic complications. White Persians often develop deafness. Chocolate and lilac Persians carry different genetic health risks. Blue Persians may have coat texture differences. Breeders have to navigate a genetic minefield trying to produce specific colors without inheriting associated health problems. That beautiful color you love? It might come packaged with hidden genetic consequences. Number 4. They're essentially indoor-only cats. Persian cats cannot survive outdoors, period. Their long fur gets filthy and matted within hours outside. They can't defend themselves from predators or aggressive cats. They overheat easily in warm weather. They can't see properly to avoid dangers like cars. They get lost because they lack navigational instincts. Letting a Persian cat outdoors is essentially condemning them to injury or death. They're designer pets engineered for climate-controlled indoor living. If you want an adventure cat who explores the outdoors with you, don't get a Persian. They're strictly indoor companions who've been bred into complete dependency on human care and protection. Number 5. Persians have distinct personalities. Here's something genuinely interesting. Persian cats have noticeably different personalities compared to other breeds. They're incredibly calm, docile, and gentle, almost unnaturally so. They rarely run around acting crazy like other cats. They prefer lounging on furniture like living decorations. They're not overly vocal or demanding. Many owners describe them as dog-like in their loyalty and calm demeanor. But here's the scientific theory. Generations of selective breeding for appearance accidentally selected for temperament too. Breeders chose the calmest, most docile cats to breed because they were easier to handle during grooming and showing. Over time, this created an entire breed with a naturally chill personality hardwired into their genetics. Number 6. Their digestive systems are sensitive nightmares. Persian cats have notoriously sensitive stomachs and digestive systems. They vomit frequently, often multiple times per week. They're prone to hairballs because of their long fur. They develop food sensitivities easily, requiring expensive specialized diets. Their flat faces make them gulp air while eating, causing gas and digestive upset. Many Persian owners spend hundreds monthly on premium foods and veterinary diets just trying to keep their cat's stomach functioning normally. Some Persians require prescription gastrointestinal food their entire lives. This isn't normal cat ownership. It's managing a chronic digestive patient who happens to be fluffy and adorable. Number 7. They're breathing impaired from birth. Let's be brutally honest. Persian cats are born with breathing difficulties. That snorting, snoring sound they make constantly, that's not cute. That's airway obstruction. Their compressed nasal passages force them to breathe through their mouths. They can't exercise normally because they literally can't get enough oxygen. Many Persians develop chronic respiratory infections because their airways don't drain properly. Some need surgery to widen their nostrils just to breathe somewhat normally. In extreme heat or stress, they can collapse from oxygen deprivation. We bred them to look a certain way, and the trade-off was their ability to breathe properly. Every breath your Persian takes is harder than it should be. Number 8. Persian kittens are extremely fragile. Persian kittens have shockingly high mortality rates compared to other breeds. Many die within the first few weeks from respiratory issues, congenital defects, or failure to thrive. Their flat faces make nursing difficult. They can't latch properly and sometimes starve. Responsible breeders often hand-feed Persian kittens to keep them alive. The kittens who survive are often the strongest, but many don't make it. This harsh reality is hidden from buyers who only see the cute, fluffy survivors. Backyard breeders let weak kittens die without intervention. If you're buying a Persian kitten, understand that many of their siblings likely didn't survive, and genetic health problems cost the breeder dearly. Number 9. Persians cost 3x more to maintain than normal cats. Here's the financial reality. Persian cats cost roughly 3 times more to maintain than regular domestic cats. Between professional grooming, specialized food for sensitive stomachs, frequent veterinary visits for chronic issues, dental cleanings, eye care supplies, and prescription medications, you're looking at $2,000 to $4,000 annually minimum. Some years with emergencies, easily $5,000 plus. Compare that to a healthy domestic short hair costing maybe $500 to $1,000 yearly. Over a lifetime, a Persian cat can cost $30,000 to $60,000 in care expenses. If that number makes you uncomfortable, you cannot afford this breed. They're high-maintenance luxury pets requiring significant ongoing financial commitment. Number 10. Persians bond deeply but selectively. Here's something beautiful. Persian cats form incredibly deep bonds with their owners, but they're notoriously selective about who they love. They typically attach to 1 or 2 people and largely ignore everyone else. They're not social butterflies who love all visitors. They're devoted to their humans exclusively. This creates an intensely loyal companion who follows you everywhere, sleeps beside you, and wants constant gentle affection. But introduce a new person, and they'll hide or act indifferent. This selective bonding is actually a personality trait consistent across the breed. Your Persian isn't antisocial. They just have extremely high standards for who deserves their affection. Number 11. They're show cat royalty. Persian cats absolutely dominate cat shows worldwide. They're the most registered breed in the Cat Fanciers Association and win more Best in Show titles than any other breed. But here's the dark side. Competitive showing pressures breeders to create more extreme features. Judges reward the flattest faces, creating incentive to breed increasingly unhealthy cats. Show-quality Persians often have the most severe health problems because extreme features win ribbons. The cat show world accidentally created a beauty standard that harms the animals it's supposed to celebrate. That award-winning Persian with the flattest face? It's probably suffering the most. Number 12. Persians can't meow properly. Here's something absolutely bizarre that'll blow your mind. Many Persian cats physically cannot meow like normal cats. Their crushed facial structure and shortened vocal tract changes how sound travels through their throat and mouth. Instead of clear, loud meows, Persians produce soft, squeaky, almost kitten-like sounds their entire lives. Some make raspy, barely audible noises. Others just open their mouths silently with no sound coming out at all. It's called silent meowing, and it's heartbreaking when you realize they're trying to communicate, but their deformed anatomy won't let them. Your Persian isn't being quiet by choice. They literally can't vocalize properly because of what breeding did to their face and throat structure. Number 13. Persians are going extinct in their homeland. Here's something tragically ironic. Persian cats are nearly extinct in Iran, their actual place of origin. Modern Iran has almost zero purebred Persians because Western breeding programs completely took over the breed in the 1900s. The original Persian cats with longer noses and natural features have virtually disappeared. What exists in Iran today are either Western imports or mixed breed cats with some Persian ancestry. The breed named after Persia has been genetically colonized and transformed by Western beauty standards until the original version essentially vanished from its birthplace. We took their national cat, redesigned it completely, and now the authentic version barely exists anymore. Number 14. They have the highest insurance premiums. Pet insurance companies charge the absolute highest premiums for Persian cats, sometimes 2 to 3 times more than other breeds. Why? Because insurance companies have mountains of data proving Persians are veterinary disasters waiting to happen. They file more claims, require more surgeries, need more medications, and cost more to keep alive than almost any other breed. Insurance actuaries calculated the risk, and Persians scored at the very top for expensive health problems. Some insurance companies won't even cover certain Persian health conditions because they're so predictable and costly. The insurance industry is basically screaming, "This breed has serious problems," through their pricing, but people keep buying them anyway. Number 15. Persians can drown in their water bowls. This fact sounds insane, but it's genuinely true. Persian cats can drown in shallow water bowls. Their flat faces and compromised breathing means if their nose gets submerged even slightly, they can't lift their head fast enough to breathe. Multiple Persians have died with their faces in water dishes, food bowls, or even shallow puddles. Their brachycephalic anatomy creates delayed reflexes and impaired breathing recovery. Responsible Persian owners use specially designed, shallow, wide water fountains to prevent accidental drowning. It sounds ridiculous until it happens, and then it's absolutely devastating. We bred them so extreme that even drinking water became a potential death trap. Number 16. They're banned from breeding in some countries. Here's something most people don't know. Several countries and organizations are moving to ban or heavily restrict Persian cat breeding, especially extreme flat-faced types. The Netherlands considered breed-specific legislation targeting brachycephalic animals. German breeding regulations now require Persians to have measurable nasal length. Animal welfare organizations worldwide are campaigning for breeding reforms because the health consequences have become too severe to ignore ethically. The veterinary community is increasingly vocal about calling extreme Persian breeding what it really is: animal cruelty disguised as a beauty standard. Your adorable Persian represents a breeding philosophy that's being legally challenged and ethically condemned by experts worldwide. Number 17. Persians suffer from airplane syndrome. Here's something airlines don't advertise. Persian cats are on the high-risk list for dying during air travel. Their breathing problems become life-threatening at high altitudes where oxygen levels drop. The cargo holds temperature fluctuations combined with stress and reduced oxygen. It's a deadly combination for flat-faced breeds. Major airlines have banned Persians and other brachycephalic breeds from flying in cargo because too many were dying mid-flight. Even in-cabin travel stresses their respiratory systems dangerously. If you're moving internationally or across the country with a Persian, you're facing a genuine life or death risk every time they board a plane. We bred them into animals that can't even safely travel in the modern world. Number 18. Their tears contain different bacteria. Microbiologists discovered something genuinely disturbing. The constant tear overflow in Persian cats creates a unique bacterial ecosystem on their faces. The wet, warm fur around their eyes becomes a breeding ground for bacteria and yeast that don't normally colonize healthy cats. These microorganisms can cause chronic skin infections, discoloration, and even antibiotic-resistant strains developing over time. Some Persians develop fungal infections that require months of aggressive treatment. It's not just cosmetic staining. It's an actual medical condition where their face becomes a petri dish for opportunistic pathogens. That tear-stained face isn't just dirty. It's literally colonized by microorganisms thriving in conditions we created through selective breeding. Number 19. Persians are being cloned commercially. Here's something straight out of science fiction. Persian cats are among the most requested breeds for commercial pet cloning services. Companies in South Korea and China charge $50,000 to $100,000 to clone deceased Persian cats for heartbroken owners. But here's the twisted part. They're cloning all the genetic health problems too. That cloned Persian inherits the same PKD genes, the same brachycephalic issues, the same predisposition to heart disease. Owners are paying six figures to recreate their cat's suffering in a new body. Scientists can clone the DNA perfectly, but they can't fix the genetic disasters we deliberately bred into the breed. It's the ultimate example of humans refusing to acknowledge that our breeding choices created fundamentally unhealthy animals. Number 20. Persian cats have altered pain responses. Veterinary researchers discovered something genuinely alarming. Persian cats may experience and express pain differently than other cats because of their brain structure alterations. Some studies suggest they have higher pain tolerance, not because they're tougher, but because their neurological wiring got scrambled by extreme skull breeding. This means your Persian might be suffering silently from conditions that would make other cats vocalize and show obvious distress. They could have dental pain, joint problems, or internal issues without displaying typical pain behaviors. This makes diagnosis incredibly difficult because they're not communicating their suffering effectively. We accidentally bred cats who can't even tell us when they're hurting, turning every health issue into a hidden emergency waiting to be discovered too late. Number 21. Persians have the longest fur in the cat world. Persian cats don't just have long fur, they have the longest fur of any domestic cat breed, reaching up to 5 inches in length. But here's what nobody warns you about. That luxurious coat is a full-time job. Without daily brushing, their fur mats within 24 to 48 hours. Those mats pull on their skin, causing pain and even infections. Here's the shocking part. Many Persian owners give up and just shave their cats completely. A lion cut becomes necessary not for style but for survival. If you're not prepared to brush your Persian for 20 minutes every single day, you're not ready for this breed. Their beauty demands serious commitment. Number 22. Persian cats can't clean themselves properly. Here's something bizarre. Persian cats physically cannot groom themselves effectively. Their flat faces prevent them from reaching and cleaning large portions of their bodies properly. Their long fur traps dirt, debris, and feces, yes, feces, around their rear ends. Without human intervention, they become walking hygiene disasters. This means you become their grooming system. Regular baths aren't optional. They're absolutely necessary. Most cat breeds never need baths their entire lives. Persians? They need professional grooming every 4 to 6 weeks minimum, plus daily maintenance at home. You're not just adopting a cat. You're signing up to be their personal hygiene assistant for 12 to 17 years. Number 23. They were royalty's obsession. Ancient Persian royalty didn't just own these cats. They were absolutely obsessed with them. These cats lived in palaces, wore jeweled collars, and ate from golden dishes. Queen Victoria of England owned 2 blue Persians, instantly making them the most fashionable pet across Europe. In the 1800s, owning a Persian cat was the ultimate status symbol, like driving a Rolls-Royce today. They were so valuable that they were given as diplomatic gifts between nations. Fast forward to now, and Persians are one of the most popular breeds worldwide, but that royal treatment? Most modern Persians live normal pet lives, far from the pampered palace existence their ancestors knew. Number 24. Persian cats are terrible hunters. Here's something hilarious. Persian cats are genuinely terrible at being cats. Their flat faces limit their field of vision and depth perception. They can't run fast because their stocky bodies and short legs weren't built for speed. They can't jump high. They can't catch prey effectively. Put a Persian cat outdoors, and it'll probably starve because it lacks basic hunting instincts other cats have naturally. Evolution designed cats as perfect predators. Humans redesigned Persians as living teddy bears who can barely function as actual cats. They're 100% dependent on humans for survival, adorable couch decorations who've lost almost every wild instinct their ancestors possessed. Number 25. Why Persians still make incredible companions. Despite everything, the health issues, the expenses, the constant maintenance, Persian cats make genuinely incredible companions for the right owners. They're calm, gentle, affectionate, and beautiful. They thrive in quiet households where they can lounge peacefully and receive dedicated care. For people with the time, money, and commitment, Persians offer a uniquely rewarding companionship experience. But they're absolutely not beginner cats. They're expert-level pets requiring educated, prepared owners who understand what they're signing up for. If you're willing to provide the intensive care they need, Persians will give you years of devoted companionship and unconditional love. They're not easy, but they're absolutely worth it for dedicated owners. If you own a Persian cat, drop a comment right now. What's the biggest challenge you face with your Persian? Is it the grooming, the health issues, or something else entirely? I genuinely want to hear real owner experiences because every Persian cat has unique needs that require personalized solutions. Share your stories, post pictures if you can. Let's build a community of dedicated Persian owners sharing tips and support. And if this video completely changed how you see Persian cats, if you understand them better now, smash that subscribe button. I've got more shocking, educational cat facts coming that'll keep revealing the truth behind these beautiful, complicated breeds.